Good morning, students. Class 8. We are reading about the chapter matrix. Yesterday we have learned about construction of matrix. Construction of matrix. How do you construct matrix of any order? Today again one problem I will do. Little bit difficult problem which you will do in class 9. Let's make the syntax. In computer science, it's called syntax or the rule or the formula of the construction of a matrix. Let me write one question. Let's make a question, one question ourselves. So here, construct a matrix B of order 2 by 2, matrix B of order 2 by 2, where Bij, the rule here, the elements of the matrix B is following a rule Bij. Now you make anything you like. Generally, whatever questions are given in your book, it is very easy. Let's make it difficult today. So what do you like, right? So if I write 3i, I am making a rule 3i to the power I 2i minus j. Okay, you make it in decimal. So let us write here. Okay, 4i minus j. Okay, minus 7j बटन लिख रहा हूँ यहाँ में होता है मैं तो तो बटन लिख रहा हूँ 7j okay so 7 let's take something over here also j is equals to power is okay 2i okay like this. Let's make this question. These questions are not there in any book, so we have made the question ourselves. And let's construct this matrix. So you can make a rule. 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 Now see here how to solve. How to solve. Now okay, now see here. So, solution to construct, let us see this is example. To construct is matrix B of order 2 by 2. How do you construct? This is a rule, this is a syntax, or this is a formula on the basis of which the elements of the matrix will be found. Now see here. Now, since we know that Bij, so let us first of all let us say that let matrix B of order 2 by 2 is equals to its elements B11, B12, B21 and B22. 2 by 2. Yeah, these are the position of elements. Which elements in matrix B of order 2 by 2? Of order 2. Square matrix of order 2. Then let us find the elements. What will be its elements? So first, what is the rule? What is the formula here? What is the rule? What rule? The elements are following Bij. Bij means elements lying in ith row and jth column. Element B of matrix B lying in ith row and jth column. Okay. What is the rule? This rule we have constructed ourselves. So you will not find this rule anywhere. We have constructed. So if you are able to do such type of problem, then you can solve you can construct any type of matrix. So now see here. So 4i minus j. Okay, minus 7j 2 to the power. Okay, let's find. So here let's do. Now for first element. So B11. B11 is how much? Let us put the value. 3 into. Here 1 means 1. I means 1. 4 into I means 1. And J is also 1. J is also 1. Minus 7 into J is 1. 1 to power 2 into 1. So what will be the answer? 3 into 1 power 4 1 the 4 4 minus 1 is 3. So 1 power 1 3 minus 7 into times 1 and it's 2. 1 power anything. 1 power 0, 1 power 1, 1 power 2, 1 power 3, 1 power 100, 1 power 1000 is 1 itself. So this is 1. So 3 1s are 3, directly I am writing the answer, and 7 1s are it's 7. So here the result is minus 4. Here we are getting the result is minus 4. Let us go for next. B12. What is our answer? So here if I write 3. So what is I? I is 1. Power is how much? 4 into 1 minus 1 same. Sorry, J is here 2. J is here 2. Minus 7 into 2 to power again 2 times what is I is 1. So what will be your answer? So here 3 times 1. Power is 4 1 the 4. 4 minus 2 is 2. So 2 minus 7 times 2 1 the 2. 2 to power 2. 2 to power 2. So it's okay J. Now what will be your answer? Directly I am writing 1 power 1 is 1, 3 1 the 3. Directly I am writing the answer 3 minus. So 2 to the 4, 4 7 the 28. So how much? It is minus 25. Minus 25. Okay. Similarly you go for the third element. Lying in the second row, elements B21. B21 is the element of matrix B lying in the second row and first column. That means I is 2 and J is 1. So put the value over here. 3 I. What is I? I is 2 and 4 into in this structure rule. What is I? I is 1 2 minus what is J? J is 1. J is 1 minus now 7 times what is J? J is 1 2 power 2 into what is how much is I? And I is 2 here. Okay, go for next. 3. Okay, 3 times it is 2. 4 to the 8 to the power 7 minus. So 7 times 1 to the power is 4. So how much? 2 to the power 7. 2 to the power 7 means how much? 2 to the power 5. 2 to the power 5 means I am 32. 6 means 64. And 7 means 128. Yes. 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. 2 to the 4 to the 8 to the 16 to the 32. Yes, 5 is 32, 64, 6 and this is 7, 128. The answer is 128. 128 times 3, how much? 8 3 the 24, 2 and 4, 3 to the 6 and 8 and 3 1 or 3. 384. 384 minus 1 to the power 4 is 1. So 7 1 is 7. So the result is 300. It is 77. 377. Okay. This is your next. Go for next. Last one. B22. What is the value of B22? B22 means 3 times What is I? I is 2 to power 4 into, okay, what is I? I is 2 minus, what is J? And J is here again 2. J is here again 2. Okay, J is here 1 minus 7 times J. What is J? J is 2 and to power 2 times again it is 2 over here. Okay, very good. Now let's take this one. How was 3 into 2 to power how much? 4 to the 8. This 6. This is 6 minus, this is how much? This is here 7 times 2 to power 4. This is 4 is equals to, this is 2 power 6. 2 power 5, 2 power 5, 2 power 5 is 2 power 6 is 64. Because 2 to the power 5 you have done this by this 2 to the power 5 is 32 and 2 to the power 6 means 64. 64 times 3. 3 4 are 12, 60 is 18, 190, 192. The result is 190. This value is 192 minus, this is 2 to the power 4. 2 to the power 4 is 16. And the 16 times how much? It is 7. 7 6 are 42 and it is 11, 112. 112. So how much is the answer? 192 minus 112. Now 0, this is 8. So answer is here 80. 80. So we have found all the elements. All the elements of matrix B. These difficult questions because like question is not there, this power 1. So we have constructed this matrix. So finally the answer of matrix B. Therefore you can write matrix B equals to, you have the element over there, you can write this also. So it will be easy for you to write the elements B12, B21 and B22. Now it is our 2 by 2 is equals to, now write the elements accordingly. B11, where is B11? So it is minus 4. It is minus 4 over here. What is B12? B12 is minus 25. It is minus 25. And B21 is how much? 377 and B22 is 80. B22 is 80. Yes. This is your answer. This is your answer. Okay. In this way, you can construct any matrix of any order. In this way, you can construct any matrix of any order. So, yesterday I have given you the home assignment relating to construction of matrix. The questions relating to home assignment were very easy questions. You might have completed that. Now this is a bit different variety is here. So I have solved this question. So you can construct, you can make question yourself and you can practice 2 or 3 questions like this. So let's go more further. Now see questions. Let's go to the questions of your book. Whatever questions are there in our book. See exercise 2.1. The marks obtained by the 3 students of class 8 in the examination of full marks 100 in maths, English and science are given in table. The marks are given in table. Name of the students is given and marks in maths and science and English are given there. Now you need to arrange those data, that is those marks, in matrix form. The first question is asking you to arrange the given marks. Like in the first day we have solved this, arrange the given marks in the matrix form. So write the matrix form. You can give the notation of matrix over there, and you can write the order also. You have to write the order also. How many elements are there and what is its order? So next question is asked that matrix, after constructing the matrix, suppose you have constructed this matrix, what is the order? Order is now count how many rows are there and how many columns are there. How many rows are there in the matrix you have to construct according to our question. So after constructing the matrix, count the rows, number of rows and count the number of columns. So number of rows followed by number of column will give you the order of the matrix. Now second is how many elements are there in the matrix? Okay, already I think these things we have said. Suppose if I say matrix P has 7 rows and 2 columns. So what will be? What is the result? What is the product of 7 times 2? It's 14. So 14 elements. There is no need to count in the matrix. Directly you can say there are 14 elements in the given matrix. So number of rows and number of columns. Number of rows followed by number of columns. Their product will give you the number of elements present in the given matrix. Okay, go. Question number 2, they have asked you write the matrix of question number 1 using, okay, they are asking you to identify the elements. What is the element? Now suppose here if I say, let's take this example only, this is a matrix. Now if I ask you, B21 is which element? Now you can say this B21 is an element of matrix B, B21 is an element of matrix B lying in second row and first column. Now you second row. Second row means what? First row, second row. Second row, first column. Cross sign. Second row, first column. So it is -4 here, -25 and 3, 7, 7 and 80. This was our matrix. So lying in second row, lying in second row, lying in second row and first column. Our answer is, what is the cross? So our answer is 377. It is 377 in this matrix. In this way, you find each element, the position of elements in the matrix. The position of each element of the matrix is given. You need to identify the elements. Okay, what will be their values? Go for the next question. Question number 4. Write the orders of the following matrix. They have asked in question number 4. They have asked you to write the orders of the given matrix. To write the orders of the given matrix, you need to see how many rows does it contain and how many columns does it contain. So number of rows you count and number of columns you count. So number of rows followed by number of columns gives you the order of the matrix. Finished. Go for next. Question number 5. Question number 5. The matrix is given to you. How many elements does B have? Matrix B is given there. How many elements does B have? So number of rows, first you count, number of columns you count, and the product of number of rows followed by product of number of columns. Product of number of rows, like 7 rows, it has 2 columns. So 14 is your answer. Total number of elements in the given matrix is 14. So the result, the product will give you the number of elements present in the given matrix. Write the order of B in notations. Okay, write the order of B in notations. Yes, order, this is the order m by n. Suppose m number of rows by n number of m by n. So it is, if it is 2 rows by 100 columns, 2 rows by 100 columns. So you write in notation. How do you write number of rows, number of columns? Question number 6. Question number 6. Yesterday only I have given you home assignment. It is asked you to construct the your matrix. Go to question number 7. Identify square rectangular matrices from the following matrices. There are so many matrices given over here. 4 5 matrices are given here. You need to identify the given matrix is a square matrix or rectangular matrix. It is very easy. How do you find whether the given matrix is a square matrix or rectangular matrix? What to do? You just see what is the order. First of all, you identify the order of each matrix. After identifying the order, you know if the number of rows, suppose m is the number of rows and m is the number of columns. If number of rows equals number of columns, it is a case of square matrix. It is a case of square matrix. If number of rows is not equal to number of columns, then it is a case of a rectangular matrix. On the basis of this theory, we can identify which matrix is a square matrix and which matrix is a rectangular matrix. Go for next. Now, question number 8. Identify the unit and zero matrix from the following matrices. Okay, unit matrix and zero matrix. You know that unit matrix is a null matrix. Unit matrix means that matrix possessing or having all elements 0. If a matrix has all elements 0, like 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, this is a unit matrix. Finished. How do you find a unit matrix? Sorry, this is a null matrix or zero matrix. How do you find a unit matrix or identity matrix? To be that unit matrix, it must be a square matrix. It must be a square matrix. Now, if its elements, this is the matrix of order 3 by 3. It is the example of unit matrix. It is an example of identity matrix. It is an example of identity matrix. So, it is a square matrix. No, it is a diagonal matrix. Unit matrix is a diagonal matrix. Having principal diagonal elements, unity or 1. Unity or 1. It is same. So, this is a unit matrix. This is a unit matrix. So, that means diagonal elements must be 1 and the elements above or below the principal diagonal element must be 0. So, all the elements must be 0. Above the principal diagonal elements, above or below the principal diagonal elements must be 0, and whatever principal diagonal it must be 1. Then this matrix will be a unit matrix. So it is the given matrices are given in the questions. So just to see by looking you can say which matrix is a unit matrix and which matrices are zero or null matrices. In this question number 8 of your book, the question number B and question number D are unit matrices, and question number A and question number C are null matrices. Okay. Now, which of the following are diagonal matrix? So diagonal matrix, just to identify diagonal matrix. So diagonal matrix is a square matrix. It is a square matrix with elements above or below the principal diagonal. Must be, suppose if I say this matrix A and if I write here 2 and here I write 3 and okay here only 1 only. This is the example of diagonal matrix. So why? It has diagonal elements. If it doesn't have, also it is a diagonal matrix. Okay, this is a diagonal matrix. Above or below the principal diagonal. It is a square matrix whose elements above or principal diagonal must be 0. So this is an example of diagonal matrix. So you see and you identify which matrix is a diagonal matrix. Now see, first of all, to fulfill the requirement of diagonal matrix, it must be a square matrix. It must be a square matrix. If it is rectangular, it cannot be a diagonal matrix. Okay, go forward. Now two matrices are given to you. Question number 10. Now we are going to complete this exercise. Only 2 questions are left here. Now the question is saying, are they equal? These things already I have explained. Suppose here I am writing this matrix and here is given 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 and 0, 0, 0. Okay, this is our 3 rows by 2 columns. These are our 3 by 3. Are they equal? No, it is impossible. How can they be equal? First of all, already I have explained. First of all, you have to see the order. Order is how much? 3 by 2 and 3 by 3. Don't see they are not equal. Impossible. Orders are not equal. How can they be equal? If orders are also equal, then they may not be equal. There may be the chance of being equal. So these two matrices are not equal. Why? Give reason. Because their orders are not equal. No need to compare the corresponding components. No need to compare the corresponding components. Go for next. Now we have question number 11 and question number 12. Yesterday only we have solved. That question number 11 is the relating to your finding the values of x and y. 2 equal matrices are given to you. I will show you just roughly because already we have solved this problem yesterday. So question number 11 here already I have done. You see yesterday video and accordingly you will solve here. This is a very questions are given here. Nothing is there. So see here just 2, 4, z and here is 5, 3, 8. This is given and you are required to find the value of x, y, z. Now even Riksawala also can find this answer. See how these two matrices of 2 by 3 and this 2 by 3. These matrices are 2 by 3, these two matrices 2 by 3. So these matrices are equal matrices. These matrices are equal matrices. Now by putting their corresponding components, value of x is how much? Value of x is 5 and now then value of y is how much? Value of y is 3 and value of z is how much? Z is here 6. So value of z is 6. So you can find the value of x, y, z by equating their corresponding components. Last one is 2 matrices are given there, equal matrices are given. Question number 12, which yesterday I have solved 1 or 2 questions relating like questions, and I have given you home assignment also. You can do these questions by yourself. So we have completed this exercise. Tomorrow we will start the again new one, that is operation of matrix. Thank you. Do home assignment, buy books from markets. If not, take books from your seniors who are nearby your houses and convey this message to all students. you may have your group chat. Okay, so whoever are here, whoever is linked with you, whoever have connection day to day with whom you have video chat, or your simply your any types of your means of communication you do with your friends, you convey this message to all the students that you can give this your link to the students of any schools students nearby your house, and tell them to read this during this lockdown period. Utilize very properly. At least you read 1 or 2 hours in the morning and 1 or 2 hours in the evening. So this exercise we have completed. So tomorrow I will start next one, that is operation of matrices. Okay, thank you.